I mean, I guess if you went Edo-Japan and then had another nation like Venice later on, then the Japanese buff would be stronger. And any buffs which affect influenced territories would be stronger. I guess that would be a way of doing it, but we're already ahead of everyone in influence. We're already grabbing everyone's influence, so I don't think that's going to be so much of an issue. Iosic, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. With influence, you can break other stability. Not very effectively, though. It's a very long-term ability. What was it I said the other day that influence would be nice to do? Oh yeah, trade deals. If you could buy resources with influence rather than money, then influence would be very useful. And if you could do diplomacy with influence, that would be very useful. And if city-states had more to do on the world stage, and if there was like a global world government type mechanics like in Civilization, then influence would be useful. It's just at the moment it's just kind of sitting there racking up. Yeah, cities are expensive. I don't think that cities should be as expensive as they are. I'd just like to see more things to do with influence. It's an interesting currency, it's just not used very much. Do I think there should be a prestige mechanic that improves or adds new perks for nations like staying the Byzantines getting a new perk? Yeah, but I think that should be done through ideologies. I would like to see ways of customizing your nation within your nation, as opposed to just the eras. I believe the devs placed Venice into pre-modern, while Venice was that top definitely medieval. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with you there. Venice should be medieval. At this point, Venice was very much in decline. Okay, so votes are in, and the Mughals are in last place with just 6% of the vote. The Chosen from Korea with only 22%, meaning that we are naturally, and I would have been incredibly disappointed in you, chat, had we not gone with the Dutch. We're, of course, going with the Dutch. Confirmed. Right, you did not find me any new lands, but you can sail down to here. That is still coastal, and that gives us another place to go east from. Meanwhile, you're going to sail a full turn out and just see if we find any other coastals to get to in one turn, and the answer is no. Meanwhile, over here, these guys are still kind of chasing us. Run away! Wait, oh, you established. Okay, now you've actually established. So now we can start actually spending points on trying to grab you. We'll spend that. Now, is that going to be plus 16 a turn, or is that literally 16 for this turn? Find out next turn! And we have a crazy amount of money. Although, I think I want to save the money so I can build the VOCs next turn.
Geography,
here we go.
Cartography, algebra, optics, astronomy. It's a time of discovery and exploration. But discoveries are not made solely by traders and adventurers. Those who explore with ships and caravans would go in circles without those who explore with pens
I really like
and
that
parchment.
scene. That scene's cool. The quality of the Japanese ships, sorry, the Chinese ships is really good. Did I hear the news of what happened on Conqueror's Blade? No, I did not, Zate. I haven't had a chance to check Discord or anything. I rarely do when I'm streaming. So what happened? Give us the lowdown. Okay, so we are now the Dutch. Army lost at sea. Oh, right, that counts as lost at sea, which is a bit annoying. So we have to move you all the way around. You... I don't think we're going to find anything out here immediately. So let's get you back to safety. Let's also send you out for a full turn. Maybe something here? That's a big maybe. And then the swordsman can continue heading south. I mean, we could colonize this. Just to make sure that we have access to the coastal here. And then basically use this as a big old jumping off point to try and get down to here. I mean, we may as well colonize it at the very least. Now, this does beg the question. Oh, that is per turn. Okay. That changes things a little. So we are going to be dominating the Khazars, so as long as we maintain 800 influence by the time we finish influencing them, we can just buy this from them. So I think that's what we'll do. Now, time to spend some money. Because we definitely want to get some VOC warehouses up and running. So how exactly do these work again? Money per population. Money for adjacent harbours. That plus 13? That's lying. This, you will notice below it, a little bit more obscured, is going to increase the amount of money produced in this tile from 0 to 133. Oh, gotta love the Dutch. Yeah, we're going to prioritize that, I think. Just a little bit. There we go. Right, so next spot that we can build. Well, we've got 2 harbours which we're building very nicely right next to each other. I'm actually wondering if I want to cancel the harbours I have right now to see if I can get those adjacencies a bit better. Because we can now build a second harbour right here, which is going to increase our profits by 42. If I build there. Why is that so much higher? Oh, because you're adjacent to market quarters. Well, if I build it here, you're going to be adjacent to even more market quarters, so I think that's going to be a better spot. Oh, jeez, that's getting expensive. Oh, wait, are you the customs building? No, we already built the customs building here. I think. Yes. Yes. Right. Now, we want to think about how we can expand over here. That's going to be production. Dimension stones are fully production, so we go production, production, it's woodland. VOC. I actually wonder if we'd be better off doing it here. Doesn't matter, either way. And it'll be cheaper to build out to this. So that's where we're going to build that harbour. And then... I mean, this is going to be kind of an expensive expansion. And we do want to start with you. And now I don't want to be touching population because we produce money on a per person basis. VOC definitely wants to go in either of these locations. And I think it's probably going to go here. Well, let's see where the best harbour location here is. It's here. Is there an adjacency bonus for... No. Yes, there is. Oh, this just provides +3 money on market quarters. Doesn't matter where they are. You don't care about adjacencies or market quarters for these. So... I mean, honestly, we can just put this harbour either here or here. 4636, may as well go there. And VOC can go right there. Let's get the VOC first, then the harbour. And then we can get another one which needs to get all the way down here. That one's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. Yeah, it's annoying that you can't build VOCs next to harbours. I feel like they could do with a special rule which allows you to build next to a harbour. Although even without the harbour adjacency, they're still producing like 70 ducats. Now, I don't care about getting into the next era, so we can just chain buildings to get down there. I feel like getting over to here would be the cheapest. So we're going to want a harbour here. And VOC right here. Which means building farming district here. And market quarter here. And VOC here. Beautiful. Let's make sure the VOCs get done first. Because especially if you're producing like 100 ducats a turn, you pay for yourself in 6 turns. Oh dear. Alright, next. So the only other territory is this one. Which is going to take a little bit more creativity to get down to. I think we're going to go industrial here. Followed by food here. Followed by market? No, the adjacency doesn't matter. Now this is Sidon. Where does your food come from? I mean, theoretically it comes from here in the north. Although that would also be really good production. And here. I mean, Sidon is just such a good location. It doesn't really matter massively where you build. Although, look at that stability. Oof. That may be a bit of a problem going forwards. You know what? Sod it. Money, money, money. And I can't afford to build that one, but then we can get the VOC there. Alright, you have not even got a harbour? Shocking. I mean, technically the best spot is there for the extra food, but I think I'm going to build it here. Simply because I can build the VOC there without any problem. Then Utica. I mean, there is only really one place, and that's going to be right here. Prioritize. Prioritize. Carthage. Needs to get up to here. Which also means that there needs to be a harbour. Wait, can harbours not collect science? They can collect science. Oh, I think it's because you're already collecting the science from that. Carthage could do with more food. Food. Money. And VOC there. Which we'll need to do next turn. Rice is still upgrading. Akuf is still upgrading. Karandar needs to be attached at some point. And then Biblos just has a whole ton of construction to do. Okay, onwards. Trade routes are getting blocked. Well, that's not good. Stop blocking my trade. I need that. Alright, so Carthage. We need you to buy this, and then we can get the VOC there, which you can purchase, and build the harbour. Right, we need to build 2 more. Unfortunately, Yorkothon's all the way up there. Right, which is the challenging area that we need to build out to. These are all rocky fields. This is all going to be just industry. Which we're doing. Woodland's going to be an industry. And VOC right there. Stability here is also becoming a bit of a problem. Alright, where else do I need to build one? This southern area, where Yorkothon is all the bloody way down here. What was I thinking? Even though this is probably one of the best places, because I can actually put a harbour here, and it'll collect from all of this area. Yeah. So basically what this is telling me is I have a bucket load of construction to do. I mean, that would help. Yeah, let's get the construction going. And then we're just going to need to build basically a chain of districts. No, you know what I need? I need hamlets. Hamlets would solve me a whole lot of problems. Like, build a hamlet down here, problem freaking solved. Where are the hamlets? Oh, of course, they're not even in the Middle Ages. No, they are Middle Ages. Where are hamlets? Right, we want guilds, because that reduces the cost of tech. Sod the theology. Feudalism we want for that. We are about to get seafaring mastery, which will get us the Great Fish Market. Plus 5 money for naval trade routes. I have so many of those. Chivalry? Chivalry. Alright, priorities. We have new ones. Seafaring mastery, chivalry, heavy infantry, guilds, alchemy, military architecture. Right, that should take us the rest of the game. Now we have this guy moving here. I'm going to start a new outpost so we have a place to actually build and repair. And now I need to pretty much race along the coastline before they get this place established and incorporated. Is that even going to be feasible? Yeah, because I'm going to have to jump across there with the same problem of having that not incorporate. In order to sail around and then seize this. I mean, it's not going to... Well, actually, no, I can sail across here. We're fine. You failed to find anywhere to land. So I think we sail back. I'm not going to risk it. And you are... I think I'm basically just going to sail you to here and then just sail across. Didn't read that till now. 2,377 gold a turn. No, 2,400 gold a turn. It's the Dutch. What can I say? We're good at making money. We are very, very good at making money. And we haven't even reached our final form yet. Like, we're going to be able to make so much more than this. Those are rookie numbers. Just you wait and see. 10k I think would be a challenge, where we'll certainly get to probably about 4. Maybe more, depending on how trades go. Seafaring Mastery. Finally, we can get cogs, which allows us to do more exploration. And also the Great Fish Market, which increases the amount of money we make per trade route by 5. That's basically quintupling the amount of money we make from trade. Just with that one building. Speaking of which, I should probably start queuing those buildings up. Sidon has another VOC. Oh, yeah, here. I mean, technically you'd be in much the same position with the hamlet. We could have just built a hamlet and saved ourselves a whole lot of headaches, but never mind. And you... Oh wait, Sidon. There is another thing I need you to build, Sidon. Great Fish Market. You don't even have a source of income yet from harbours. So you need to buy that, you need to buy that. And that's going to add... naval trade stuff? No, it hasn't. Yes, it has. There we go. And this is Utica. So we build, 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 build. Build. Can't quite afford to build, but we'll get that next turn. There we go. We're at 2,800. So I've increased my profit this turn by, what, 428? It's not bad. But you could be making a lot more food. And should be. Oops. Need to keep an eye on my population numbers, although at the moment everything is looking good population-wise. Make sure you're making about 50 food. There we go. You're just an outpost, you're just an outpost, you're just an outpost, you're just an outpost, you are not. And we are maxing out production in science. We're doing what we can. So we're going to get feudalism in 4 turns. And then chivalry 6 turns after that. So in 10 turns time we'll be able to get hamlets. And then we'll be able to get the last VOC, which was all the way down here. And another thing which I had never considered before, but when you have areas which are just archipelagos, like these, you can skip between the islands by building hamlets on them. I mean, it's not so much, doesn't make so much sense when they're just a 1, but I know that there was, like this, building hamlets to connect all of these can actually make a lot of sense. Because it really lets you colonize all of the individual little islands. Headbanging history! With cultural interference sky high, the Empire loves nothing more than a good story, and now the Great One has come to light. Sadly, it begins with the death of one of the Empire's most beloved statesmen, an influential figure in Carthage. Apparently, reliable sources in the city swear that this lord died after running into his bedchamber doorframe while chasing a half-dressed foreign ambassador. The lord's son, who's inherited his father's mantle, is begging you to silence the truth and promote a story that he died while hunting a great beast. What is your choice? So we can go more towards collectivism, Or we can falsify the data. I think we're just going to go ahead and falsify this. He paid us enough, it'll be fine. Dutch metal is being created in the early modern period. Heck yeah, we're ahead of our time. And instead of such luminous songs such as battle metal, we have money metal. And money, money, money. And whatever other songs about money you can think of. They all originated in this era. Right. That wasn't there. I was like, is that my monitor? Because I know I have a scratch on my monitor, which is actually right there. I was like, that scratch has grown a lot bigger. What the hell has happened? No. That's something else. Alright, we're good. So you want to continue sailing just along the coast. Basically until we get to here. Two more turns, and then we can buy this. Which will be nice. You can move a full move that way. Let's see what's out there. Anything of interest. Actually, yes, maybe. This is probably worth pursuing. Right, we have 3,000 ducats in which to utilize in order to try and earn ourselves even more money. There we go, 3,000. 3,300. Come on, 3,300. We can do better than this. There we go, 3,400. It's gone up 1,000 in 2 turns. Carthage needs to build that, and then I think that's all we can do this turn. Ah, that's all I can do this turn. Yay, money. And then I think next, now that my financial situation, shall we say, has been resolved, I should probably start working on science after this. Time for some New Amsterdam. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I mean, once we have Hamlet, then we can start working on trying to get towards the float. These are still medieval technologies. I was thinking, yeah, we can work towards the float. That's fine. We're in the right era. No, we are a full era behind in technology. We should be here. We've barely scratched the surface. We've got one technology of the Middle Ages. That's it. One. Arrgh. Anyway, that's going to be it from me for now. So thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, then you should definitely be more like What's Up Mike and hit that follow button so that you get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this, then please do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. But don't panic. I will be back again 1 hour from now. So 10 PM this evening, British summertime. We're going to continue seeing just how much money we can make with the Dutch. If you've really enjoyed this, then please do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. Or you can, of course, check out the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking, and a Discord, which you can find at the link which people will be posting. Thank you, McHappy Face. I am trying to decide, should I go and raid Quill? Quill usually finishes at this time. No, I don't think I will. What day is today? Oh, it's Saturday. This is when Requin usually streams, and I promised that I would try to raid Requin. Let me just go and see if he's live. Otherwise, more bizarre. There he is. Yeah, Requin's been a really long time supporter of the channel, and I do like to pay that forwards where I can. So we are going to go and raid Requin. So it would be lovely if we could head over, say hello from Mordred Viking. I would love to see his chat absolutely lit up by the Viking raid, which you can do by copying and pasting Viking raid just like this, or if you are a subscriber and have access to all of the longships, then let's show up in true Viking style and bring those instead. That's going to be it for me for now. Like I said, I'll be back 1 hour from now, so 10 PM this evening, British summertime, for more of the Dutch. Until then, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.